Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Minecrafters of all ages, welcome back to Forever Bedrock. We've got some resource gathering to do today. Last stream we did some stuff out in the Nether. Got us some skulls that we actually ended up handing off to Case Creation, Disky more specifically, so that he could get some use out of some beacons that he may need here going forward. And what we're going to do today is work on gathering up some more resources. So in order to do that, we're probably going to need a few more shulker boxes. I still have some shells left, think we'll just start with that for now. I think that ought to maybe get us through tonight's stream. We'll see. Looks like I can still make 9 more, which isn't too shabby. And let's put that back in there before it gets lost. So let's head down to the mines and see what we can find. Man, yeah, we are gonna have a shulker farm pretty soon. Definitely need one. We need one bad. We got the gas tier so we can respawn the dragon. Oh, for a minute there, I was questioning whether I was catching myself or not. Oh. If I stack it that way, then I can't put anything beside it. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and just... Is that all of them? Oh, I guess that is all of them. Get them all there. We're gonna finish opening up this area here. And see what kind of resources we can get from that. But not with our... Oops. As I was gonna say, not with our silk touch pick. I wasn't sure what was gonna happen when I logged on. Getting on Minecraft, it was just telling me player signed in, you know, not Jugerite. So wasn't sure what to expect, and then the ping on the server 146. It's normally like 40 for me. Maybe 50 when it's high. Oh, the Ender Dragon egg, yeah. Well, we'll see what we can do about an Ender Dragon egg. What's crazy is in my single player world, I actually have refought the dragon 3 or 4 times now, but the second time I fought the dragon, I got a second egg, which, you know, is pretty much unheard of. And so I thought that was really cool. So we have an egg at both our base locations. And that was it, though. So we can't have one at all of our base locations. The Ocean Monument base is going to be SOL. You know. I remember the right after the dragon fight when we were all at the end and you fell in the void and you told us that you had the egg on you just to get that clip. That was hilarious. And also, before I forget, how are you doing, Big E? Welcome to the stream. Kind of jumped in at the bottom of the chat instead of at the top. definitely need a lot of deep slate. Like, we cannot have too much deep slate. And we may be making a trip to the wool farm also. I'm not sure how much blue wool we'll need, but you know, we'll grab some, and if we don't need it, we can always throw it in storage or something. But I do know we are definitely going to need varieties of blue concrete. So we can get those dyes together possibly tonight. I'm doing pretty good, just enjoying what's going on here in the server with all the projects and stuff. How are you doing? We got I believe this is the first time I've seen you in stream. I thought it would be nice to just be able to dig up some resources, chit chat, talk Minecraft, Forever Bedrock, the Mad Maze, whatever, you know, whatever kind of related stuff that you guys are interested in chit chatting about. And just, oh, my torches were in my ender chest, weren't they? I emptied out a lot of my inventory for the nether stuff last stream, and haven't had a chance to be on since, I guess, or at least not anything where I needed torches. I know I was on for a little bit the other night, but yeah, I didn't need torches for that stuff. Yeah, just resource gathering. If you haven't happened to see what's going on with the Mad Maze project, we did get the castle done with that, and basically the outside perimeter of the island with the walls and everything, and the paths and all that. I was pretty happy with how that come out. It was an expensive path, but I think at the end of the day, it was worth it. Definitely think it was worth it. And it was nice of you to stop by with the time you had to do so. So this is while we are in the chatty stuff, before you guys start asking questions and whatnot, um, while I'm thinking about it, this is where things are going to get a little bit complicating as far as the Mad Maze goes, the redstone. Now, I can redstone a little bit. I mean, I can make stuff work. Uh, Probably not the most efficiently, but I can make stuff work, right? So I'm not too worried about that. However, um, once you start getting a lot of redstone together, you have to be really careful not to have things cross, and spacing, and you got to have room for it. Sometimes some redstone deals take more space than other redstone deals, and sometimes redstone has to travel a little bit farther than other times, and you guys know, whether you redstone or not, it can be a tricky thing, and that's where some of the holdup might come from once we get to that aspect. So when we get to that point, I'm going to need you guys to just kind of bear with me while I figure it out. If need be, I'll always... I know we have a redstone genius on the server that I can get to help out. So that's... It's not like any of it's going to be impossible to get done. And I don't think any of it is going to be too extremely complicated that I can't, figure it out in a reasonable amount of time. But, once I get into it, it's different. Especially once you start doing something, you're like, well, what if it did this instead of that? And, you get this really cool idea. And, it could take some time. It could take some time from you. And I think the biggest problem, like I said, that I would have would be in them. It's probably going to be in like the space restricted areas. Oh, you know what? My inner chest is right here. Definitely want to make sure things are lit up good. We don't want to come down here and get mauled by a ton of mobs. Of course, once we get done with this, I don't know how much more mining I'll be doing on this level, so I guess it doesn't really matter. They can spawn down here and leave me alone up there. I don't know what the plans are for world downloads and things like that. I know that it was kind of talked about with season 1, but I don't think it was ever able to come to fruition. But season 1 was kind of like we had a lot going on with swapping between realms and servers, and file sizes, and there was a lot of stuff that complicated a lot of things. Um, Save data files were a little funky. It was a thing. And so I don't know if we'll have anything like that for season 2. Is kind of the point I'm getting to. So I don't know if the Easter eggs that I'll leave behind in this world, if not found, while we're here playing, is something that just other members will end up finding at a later time if they get on and explore, or if it's something you guys will get a chance to enjoy at some point. But just know, there'll be stuff. Oh man, those slimes can sound a little annoying after a while, can't they? They just squish, squish, squish. So this is where, basically just where I've been coming and getting the deep slate when I need it for the project, and just end up with a bunch of other stuff in the process because I've just been taking everything, right? I know we still need a lot of deep slate for the castle. Maybe we have enough over there already for that. Maybe not. We have... We will need a lot more outside of that, though. And I think really as far as concrete goes, I'm not sure if we only need blue or if we need cyan too. I do know I need, there is one little aspect outside the castle that kind of runs in the castle, and I am going to need some blue terracotta for that. I'm not 100% sure of how much, but I'd say a couple stacks probably. I know we got a lot of orange terracotta out of all that digging there, leveling out that little island, but I don't know how much regular terracotta we got out of there. I do not remember, and if we did, I mean, that doesn't mean somebody hasn't needed it and already gotten it out of storage either. So That'll be another thing if we have time. We'll run by storage and check it out. See if there's any terracotta that we can dye blue over there. I don't believe any of the stonemasons in the hall have blue terracotta. They might have regular though. I don't remember not seeing that at some point. So. Yeah, if I kill him, just another one will spawn and be right there doing the same thing. If I let him be, maybe he'll just despawn. And if you have too many of the little ones running around, they just get in your way where you can't mine. Alright. I tried. Maybe a little bit of a number on me. I mean, Telp is something that we'll probably end up using as well. I think at this point I've collected way more tough than I'll ever need. I probably won't even need what we have at the base, let alone whatever I've taken to storage. Any access resources that I've gotten that I wasn't necessarily after, that's what I've been doing, just taking it to storage. There for anybody else on the server who might need it. Let's not forget our torches. Keep this place nice and bright. Slimes don't care about light levels, but most other mobs do, so. I mean, it's just a mine, but if I don't put those blocks in the floor there, I'll just keep falling in them holes. So I've tried to keep the holes out of the floor as I go. I'll get double creepered or something, and I'll get blown up, die, my items will get blown up, all because of some hole I dug or something, you know? Chrysalis knows what I'm talking about. She is a trooper, though, I tell you. ahead. Keep double torching. Won't one torch do? I'm hoping that at the end of this we have a couple shulkers of cobbled deep slate, but I'm not sure if we actually have enough blocks left to mine out of this particular section that would get us that. We may end up moving up to the next level even. I'm sure you guys can hear the puppies in the background. They get really playful for some reason right around this time, but then they sleep all through the night. And it was in the 30s here last night. It's gonna be in the 30s here again tonight. So once they get all cuddled up together and get warm and everything, they've been sleeping really good. In fact, normally when I get up for work, a bunch of them are like they're all just, you know, wanting my attention or whatever. But this morning, most of them were still asleep, and I got up a little later than I normally do. So, oh. Oh. It's the dragon egg. Do you got like fist of fire or something? Oh. You want a carrot? I was gonna follow the guy just to see what he would do when he pulls out his sword. Oh, Jonathan is hilarious. This is actually like this is like a highly rare thing. Having him on stream with us again. It's kind of like an honorary guest. Oh, and there's the redstone mad scientist himself, Fred. You know, Fluffy's really good with redstone too, though. That rock, paper, scissors game he made in season 1, that was, you know, and then ice farms and things he's done. This Odd Joe before us, yeah. I wasn't sure if that was like Detective Joe or what it was. What was going on? But Detective Joe didn't have the egg. So it's got to be regular Joe. I tell you too, when I was on fire, I was like, what the heck is this zombie carrying? Like, I knew I didn't get, like, shot. Like, I thought for sure it had to be like a zombie with a flame sword or something. But I guess I did get shot. It just didn't seem like it. No punch on the bow, I guess. So it just kind of felt like natural movements. Yeah, these slimes can get annoying real quick. That's the only thing about digging out an area like this. Which, if you don't have a slime farm, can be useful. But, Chrysalis actually took care of that for us. Gosh, where do these big ones keep coming from? They can actually do a little bit of damage, too. Oh, that's Billionaire Joe, huh? Yeah, the pay-to-win feature of that game was hilarious. Back to the rock, paper, scissors thing. And at first, I thought it was like pay-to-play, you know. But I'm pretty sure that even though I paid to win, I was still losing. So... or getting tied with somebody who didn't pay to win. So I don't know. Either way, it gave him a chance to get some extra diamonds to spend at one of the beautiful shops. Adventure mode. Minecraft is an adventure. Every time we log in. You're a visitor, right? Well, he was trying to help me mine for old time's sake, I guess. Okay, some of you guys gotta go. You're like, you're smothering me. And if I don't lose my sanity to the squishiness, just you're in my way. I had talked to some guys about a particular series possibility in the past. Some people from the server and some other people. And, you know, there was an add-on that became available that I've actually used. I'm beyond help. That is so true. No, actually I didn't use the pay to win part when I played with Jonathan. But he did. So yeah, he did pay more. When I gave the Saiyan the tour and redid some rock paper scissors, I thought it was pay to play, but it was pay to win. But I still tied with him a few times somehow. So I wasn't quite sure how that worked out, but oh, I think I just might have accidentally killed the guest. I did. Oh, that was a complete accident. I was slaughtering the slime and he walked right by me. Let's, I don't know where he's gonna respawn at. Let's, empty our inventory and get his stuff in a chest. That way, if he ever does come back in not visitor mode, he still has his equipment. Man, he splattered. He splattered pretty good too, I must say. That was my silk touch, right? Wait a minute. Did I grab the gas tiers out of the, or are those his? Did I accidentally grab those out of the inner chest? I did. And I grabbed extra rockets by mistake. Yeah, I finally did it. It was a complete accident too, though. That's the sad part. Why did he have rockets and no elytra? It just dawned on me, because I know I only grabbed like 12 rockets out of the shulker box by accident. When I'm guessing I grabbed, that was the same time I accidentally grabbed the the gas tiers, but he left himself a nice little, that third block up so the big guys couldn't get to him. And I was like, let me just kill them guys so I can go ahead and mine this out. And then the little squishies were all over and there was too many of them. And may have to go find him to give me stuff back. He hasn't made it back yet. Yeah, Visitor Joe is still Joe. So true. Welcome, Chess. Can that welcome chest be like in a grave right here where he died? He can just crawl out of the depths from which he last succumbed. Well, I mean, if it was, was Visitor Joe Billionaire Joe? I don't know. I have a hard time keeping some of the Joes apart. I had to stop Billionaire Joe, I know that. Yeah, Jonathan is good at finding ways to die. I swear though, like, he picked just the wrong time to run in front of me. Like, he almost threw himself on my sword. That was hilarious. And then he was already eating because of the damage he was taking from the slime. I had a feeling no armor, sharpness 5, and then the flame on top of that. I didn't know if he was gonna survive the flame, and he didn't. As soon as I went to say something, he was gone. Nothing but items left in his memory. An inventory full of who he once was. guys, but as soon as I kill them, like, more big ones are gonna pop up. Why aren't the caves filling up with mobs somewhere else? if, if I needed slime balls, I wouldn't be able to get a slime to spawn, you know what I mean? But I mean, for the most part, when I'm down here mining and I'm not, you know, trying to knock it out, real quick and I'm just, you know, relax mining or whatever, I just kind of sit back and farm the slime as much as I do the mining. Just because, I mean, well, before there was the slime farm, I knew I was going to need more slime than I would ever get from down here anyways. And then when the slime farm become a thing, I slacked up on it a lot. But, I mean, we still have a pretty decent amount of slime, I would say. And Jonathan left the game. Oh my goodness. You can't use pressure plates to open doors. You're stuck in your prison there that Is that the house you're talking about? Fred thought he built a prison to keep Camel safe. It was really to keep you in. That is hilarious. Are you would think in adventure mode you'd still be able to use pressure plates if, yeah, to open doors. I mean, that's, you know, just interacting with what's there in a non-destructive way. I'll tell you though, when you're just relaxing and mining, and you're not really paying attention, you're not really watching your health, your hunger is, you know, depletes a little bit because you're steadily mining. But these guys come in and do that, you know, little bit of half a heart of damage or whatever. No big deal. But you don't eat, so you don't regen. And you just go back to mining. They can get you really low really quick if you're not paying attention. Even with the diamond armor, just because without the chest plate, you're so much more vulnerable. And let's face it, how often do we wear chest plates anymore? It's mostly just the elytra. You're right, pressure plates can be destructive. Yeah, they can be used for traps and stuff. tell you what else can be destructive. Jugerites fighting slimes can accidentally kill kill people trying to help. I mean, I've said it before. I have an easier time taking out things I'm not trying to than the ones I am. I believe that actually was similar to something I said in the last live stream. When I couldn't hit a ghast or a skeleton to save my life. Oh man, the cat keeps trying to get my headphone cord. Keep having to pull it back. She's not like trying to bite on it or anything, but at least not in a way that'll, you know, mess it up, but just pulling at it. Tightening up that cord, causing a little bit of discomfort. Alright, it looks like we may end up with the 2 shulker box minimum that I wanted. Just finishing off this floor. Actually, yeah, it looks like we absolutely did. So that's great. We'll finish up down here, and then we'll get into getting some dyes and stuff. Oh, the big slime's coming up behind me. I was wondering if he's gonna make it to me before I got up under here. Oh, no, that's just the little bitty guys. The sound of them jumping, the way they're synced up. I thought it was a big one. I've gotten a lot of diamonds out of this level, though. Little 100 by 100 space. We'll get a lot of the resources we need, block-wise, from digging out the Mad Maze itself. Unless we just happen to hit a cave system, which I didn't have that kind of luck last time. get pretty much everything. We'll end up with now that's that's server lag right there, boy. Even the slime froze mid jump. I had to look and see if I was still connected or what was going on. Put one like right there. On the home stretch now, basically. And I did just kind of water bucket over the obsidian, or over the lava to make obsidian. So if we need lava, or if we need obsidian later, it's just, it'll be so easy to spot. I mean, you could always take down the pillars in the end also, which actually isn't a bad idea because they'll come back when you respawn the dragon. So, I mean, that might be a good way to stock up on obsidian now, before we do that. I'm not exactly sure when the dragon respawnage is happening, but I don't believe it's going to be too far in the future. I really got no details on that right now. But shortly after that, when the outer end is accessible again, Shulker Farm is definitely on its way. Way overdue. Way overdue. A farm so simple to build, should be done pretty quick after getting access to the inn, and kind of dropped the ball on that one. Build it under my base. Actually, there's a couple options on where it might go. I may not just leave it at, you know, whatever end city I happen to find shulkers at. I mean, building a flying machine to carry a shulker across the end isn't really that difficult, and as long as you stay close enough to it to keep it loaded so that it doesn't break. In Season 1, I moved shulkers quite a ways. for the first farm. But I don't know, like, some of the mechanics don't necessarily work the way they're supposed to. There's a lot of... I thought he was coming for me. Thought he was coming for me. You're not gonna catch me off guard. Just take you out now while I know it's coming. Well, we know we've done some digging because this was a completely mended pick that we've worn down to a nub just about. I love the sound of mining tough. What are you talking about? I was thinking it probably been a good thing if I wasn't there too. Probably would have worked out a little bit better for me. That actually just went way smoother than I expected. I thought I was gonna be I thought he was gonna give me a run for my money, but I guess he just didn't have it in him. I still have. Okay, let's get our bed. I know where my water bucket is. Okay, that's fine. Alright, this is the ores. We're gonna take that, 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 and then that. And I'm gonna fly right into the ladder. Yeah, the ladder like gets me every time. If I didn't have the ladder there, flying up out of there would be so quick and easy. Alright, we got cobbled deep slate, and almost another full cobbled deep slate, which is good. We got all this stuff. The dragon egg can go to somewheres in the community area. Maybe we should go build like some kind of altar or something for that. On second thought, let's not make it weird. Let's throw the gold in there. We got a piece of iron. We'll go ahead and throw that in there too. We've got plenty of diamonds that we should be getting some armor trim stuff going on. Redstone box. Not lapis. Not the lapis lazuli. We can throw that in there. A few ender pearls. I've really got to straighten this stuff out. I actually have an overflow of that. Tough. Tough. I have no more room for tough. In fact, nope. Okay, we're just gonna keep that on us, I guess. That shulker box isn't going in there. Cobblestone. I think I might have room for some cobblestone. Yeah. Okay, so the rest of that's just tough. So that can just go to storage. Let's take a moment to swap out some copper blocks. This will actually make it easier. Well, I'm getting some laggy stuff going on now too. I guess with what was it, like 140 ping or something I said when I logged on, right? Something crazy, I know. I remember it was like 100 more than I'm used to. But with that being said, it's yeah. Sometimes having a backer is not a bad thing, especially in an Enderman fight. I guess I really only my biggest problem with the Enderman is in the end. When I'm not in the end, I seem to be all right with them, and it's just because there's so many of them. In my opinion, that's the hardest part of the dragon fight is trying not to look at the Enderman and have them coming after you. Because trying to run from them will land you in the dragon's breath and all that kind of stuff that you would normally be able to just pay attention and avoid. So it's that extra little element. They're kind of like minions for the Ender Dragon. But all in all, for the oh yeah, I need to get more dirt out here. For the ping being what it was, logging on earlier, I would say that it's been running pretty good for the most part. Nothing crazy lag like. I don't know. Everybody talks about lag in Spawn Town, but normally I don't have lag there. But I wonder if I'm getting. I mean, we're like right there. I wonder if that's if I'm finally getting the effects from that over here. I have no idea how much oxidized copper we need um, at all. But this is what we've got right now. And that's what we've got. I mean, I think it's like right around a stack's worth spread around out there. And then, you know, almost another stack here. Oh no, no copper cleaning, no copper cleaning necessary. Oh, did you guys manage to? Yeah, I forget. You guys have some. Sometimes y'all have. Well, y'all have more time than I do on here, so y'all get to take care of those things pretty quick. Um, I had considered doing a tour of the server tonight, and I know we had talked about it not many streams ago that before we, you know, go off on any farther on the Mad Maze, once we got done with the outside, we would do a server tour. Man, that looks great. um, anyways, we would had talked about doing a server tour, and there is so much going on. Uh, most of the farm type projects, or any that are worth mentioning, are right here on Spawn Island, anyways. And I wanted to kind of make a list to make sure I don't miss stuff that people have, like, base wise. So I kind of went against doing it tonight for that particular reason. But I mean, don't don't hold me 100% to it. But I am gonna try and work it out to where that. Oh, we got stuff over here sorting mussy stuff. I'm gonna try and work it out to where we can do the tour probably either Wednesday or next Sunday. So if you guys want to see what all the other members clean the copper every day until the sugar farm is done. So if you guys want to see what everybody has going on or whatever, don't miss that stream. And just, I mean, go check out the other members. That's not the filter, right? I don't know if there's if it's already got a shulker in it for the filter or not. We'll check that out later. But concrete. 'Cause, 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 'cause cyan. Maybe blue. There's definitely blue. And we're going to take that. No tinted glass. I was supposed to take care of that. I had volunteered to do so, and I've been slacking and haven't done it. We get to observe a Freb in his natural habitat. This was done by Freb and Fluffy, which, I mean, they did an amazing job. I don't think, I mean, some things may overflow from these chests, like, where is it? Orange terracotta. We'll never need orange terracotta. And maybe deep slate, but other than that, and there's some things just have more than one spot, and I believe these are all, yeah, these are all, well, maybe it is only 4 chests, or is there another chest back there? I'm not sure. I thought they were 5, but it's either 4 or 5 chests deep, so there's like a ton of storage, right? It shouldn't take much to get at least a couple double chests of the tinted glass in place over there. So, I mean, I think what I did was I brought a bunch of, maybe I brought a bunch of amethyst over instead of, I don't know 100% what I did. But it definitely wasn't what I should have been doing. So I'll get work on getting that tinted glass. But what would be really cool, I think, you have these. I don't. Maybe there's not really. Let's see, we have the chest will go down here. I was kind of trying to think how to, like, add to this where you could see what the trims were on each of the armor pieces, which would take a lot of diamonds, a lot more than we have right now, but I mean, maybe it's really not necessary. Um, Now, also, before we really get into the labyrinth, if I before we get to that, if we have time, before we get back on it, we're gonna either try and get the some of these armor trims that we haven't gotten yet. Um, I'm not sure where the wild armor trim is found. But I do know silence would be from the deep dark. And so would ward. The Vex one would be from. I want to say you'd have to get those out of a Woodland Mansion. I don't think you can get those out of the Outpost. I'll have to look into where the wild are found. But anyways, I do know that Chrysalis had mentioned something about. Oh, give me that back. About possibly about. Oh, it's just gonna take my torch too. About possibly doing some deep dark stuff. I personally haven't messed with. I'm not sure about where the wild armor trim, like where you find that one. Man, I as much as I'm in that mall, I still don't know where nothing's at either. um, so the wild one, I'm not sure about, but I do know the Vex would be a woodland mansion, for sure. Freb says, and Silence and Ward are in ancient cities. So maybe we can do a collab with on a stream or something, even possibly, so you guys can watch me fail miserably live with Chrysalis at some point and get the and see if we can have any luck getting those. Okay, so a jungle temple and a woodland mansion. I mean, those sound like fun little adventures. And before we get back into the heavy big project, there's some farms that I would like to get done. Um, Maybe contribute to this a little bit. I mean, I did get the Spire armor trim when we all went to the end, but I think like other people had gotten that too. So, and I mean, look at it. This place is filled out, and that's the only one I potentially contributed to. I'm not even 100% sure if I did or not. I know I was passing them out to people, but I don't know who had their own and who didn't, and whatnot. Now, the Ward and the Silence are going to be the harder ones to get, obviously, with the Deep Dark. Number one, even if you go to the Deep Dark, Silence and Ward, neither one are guaranteed to be in the chest. And I've seen people go to like dozens of end cities looking for I'm sorry, ancient cities looking for that Silence armor trim. So I mean, there's no promises that we'll be able to get that one, but a woodland mansion or a jungle temple, yeah, jungle temples are easy to find. Yeah, they're. I mean, there's a lot of jungles around us. We probably wouldn't even have to go far. Um, the mansions are really far away. So maybe the mansions would be. I think maybe the mansions would be a good one to do on that next live stream that we're not doing the tour because I haven't done a mansion in a while. I don't remember if we did one in our single player world or not, but I don't believe we did. I don't think we've found a woodland mansion in that world yet. So it would be something fun and interesting, a nice little adventure instead of resource gathering and digging and all that. And I fell short. That's fine. um, but yeah, there's a lot of things coming pretty soon. Pretty soon. Um, we've got to open up another gateway. Oh, I'll go the third. I'll cut through the nether. Um, we need to open up another gateway. We need to We need a shulker farm horribly bad. We need a lot of stuff, and most of all, we need to have fun. Building big things and all that. It can be fun, and it's really nice. I am happy with the way the Mad Castle has turned out so far with the exterior and the island and all that. I am thrilled, but I don't want to be off the project so long that it makes it hard to really dive back into it. And I don't want to forget any of the ideas that I have in my head that I maybe don't have jotted down in a way that I can remember for it. But at the same time, uh, like we were saying earlier in the stream, Minecraft is an adventure. And we have friends like Disky and Lunar Moon and Freb and Chrysalis, uh, Jonathan if he comes back, maybe. Just throwing that out there. Who are on the server and can, do some things with us and have some fun. The last collab we did, I believe, as far as in adventure sense goes, was with Chrysalis and Disky on the Ocean Monument. And that was a ton of fun, and I would just like to get some more of that going. Oh, cats and keyboards. Cats and keyboards. So anyways, thank you guys all for tuning in tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, a little bit of a change up, a little bit of a chatty stream, but every once in a while it's nice to swap it up. Just kind of says that swap it up, keep things interesting, I guess is a good way to say it. Don't forget to check out our website, foreverbedrock.com. We're all active in the Discord. And don't kill me, Fluffy. Fluffy's another one. We haven't had a chance to collab with him since the Thanksgiving thing. Which was the last time we collabed with most people, I think. So being able to get some collabs going before the Mad Maze is done, because that is going to take a long time. Being able to get some collabs going between now and then would be awesome. It's the whole point in playing on the server with friends, right? Again, we're all active in the Discord. And if you're a content creator and you're interested, you could always stop in. We have candidates chat that you can go in and submit that you're interested, and we feel that you'll fit in and everything, then we kind of just go from there. Content creators only. It doesn't matter if you're just a streamer or just videos or whatever. If you're making content, you're a content creator. So I think that pretty much covers everything that I really wanted to say. I did a lot of chit-chatting while we were mining, and I think I covered, most of everything else. And Jonathan popping in was very unexpected and nice. So just check out the other members. That's all I can tell you. I enjoy their videos, and I guarantee you will too. Freb has a new design for his mud farm, and you can't beat it. You cannot beat it. I've built his other one a few times, twice to be exact, and this new design, I'll be building it until something happens where he can make it even better. If that's even possible. I don't know how he made what he had better than that to get what he's got now, but yeah, that's why he's a mad scientist. Anyways, enough stalling. Thank you all for tuning in. Bless you all, and I will see each and every one of you in the next video.